All right, today we're kicking it with the one and only, the badass Curtis Fontenot. You know my boy.
What's up, you guys? And my name's Curtis Fontenot. Some of you guys might know me as Badass Curtis. And yeah, I'm on the show with my boys, man. About to talk about some shit.
Appreciate you pulling up, bro. Where'd you come from today?
So I pulled up from actually the city. I actually pulled up from Lawndale. I was actually in the city right now. That's where I grew up from. I grew up in the South Bay. So
Okay.
Gotta represent it. Yeah.
Bro, so just like pretty much just let people know what you do. Just give like a brief.
So what I do, I'm just like a amateur trying to become a pro skater. I just be skating, filming. I just came out with a part on Thrasher. My sponsors, basically chilling with all my sponsors, chilling with my homies and shit. Trying to basically turn these dreams into realities, basically.
Gee, Curtis, right?
Yeah,
Curtis. When did you start skating?
Damn, I started skating like 15 years ago. So back when I was like 10. So like in middle school, like 6th, 7th grade, that's when I really started like really taking it serious, started doing tricks and shit.
When you started skating, like, did you know that you were good? Like, did you start good or was it like just rocky?
I mean, I started better than the other kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I've already like played the tech decks. I was watching videos and shit like that. But like, I always knew the basics, like ollies, kick flips, shove it and shit. I couldn't tray flip and all that other shit.
Yeah.
Man.
So who? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, we're good.
I was gonna say. So once you started skating, who inspired you to pick up a board and like, you know what, I'm gonna really commit and do this shit?
Basically just all my friends, to be honest. Like all my friends, like, cause I grew up in a foster home. I don't know if you guys knew. I grew up in a foster home, so I like really had like nobody to really kick it with. Really didn't have no videos. Nobody in my household skated. I'm the only one in my household that skateboarded. Mm-hmm. So then I was just kind of just skateboarding with my friends, and every person I seen who tried to skate, I just gravitated towards them and helped them try to skate. And as I see them get better, it pushed me to get better.
Right.
That's low-key who motivated me.
Yeah, because I know, like, shit, I used to skate back in the day. I was all right. I was okay, you know. I made it look kind of cool, you know. But I know, like, I had, like, some friends that, like, bro, they just started skating and just instantly, bro, were just, like.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I asked, like, were you one of those kids who were, like, you already knew? Because I see your videos now or your parts, and it's crazy, bro. And I know, like, skateboarding, yeah, it's just a skill you learn. But I feel like sometimes, like, bro, people just. Like, there's no way some people just do this shit that they do, like, by just off practice and stuff like that, bro. It's, like, natural, like, talent, honestly.
Nah, yeah, for real. Some of them are. Like, some kids out there, for sure. But, yeah, I've been skateboarding for a long time, so sometimes I feel like I put the work in. I feel it's, like, time. You know, people say you put, like, 100 hours and some shit. I feel like I put 200 hours in this motherfucker. So, it's, like.
That's cool, though,
I remember, like, back at Lawndale, me and Curtis went to school together, so all at lunch, nutrition, everything, you just see Curtis, you know, getting yelled at by security, skating by. 7 o'clock in the morning, walking to school, Curtis on the staircase doing tricks. 3 o'clock, everybody's out. Curtis is out there skating through class, everything, doing tricks everywhere. So, like, Curtis, like, eat, breathes, and shit skating. So,
nah, for real. I was a real skate rat.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck.
I remember there was one point when I was a kid, I started being really bad at one point. And I was like, damn, I wasn't like skating for like a whole month. One day I was just chilling on my homies, like trampoline. We sitting there smoking, chilling and shit. Look down my skateboard, tap the homie, like, yo, bro, let's go skate. Like, this shit. Yeah. I never went back to that kid's house after that. I was just like, damn, I'm gonna go skate.
But you were a skate rat, like, from the jump? Like, you just loved it from,
yeah,
like...
even, like, from the little toy tech decks and shit. From a jump. Like, I loved everything about it. I don't know why. I think I seen, like, somebody skate by. I think I seen it on TV or some shit. And I was like, oh, yeah, that looks fun.
That was fun.
Like, especially because I tried to ride a bike. That shit was hard. Tried to ride a scooter. That shit was hard. So I was like, the skateboard, I don't know, this shit is cool, man.
Like, being, like, from, like, African-American background, was it kind of, like frowned upon when you were younger skating on?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Right? Yeah, most definitely. Because I always had a skateboard, at least, and I was like, because I started being in that foster home when I was, like, 5 years old. Okay. So my first Christmas when I was in foster home, I was like, I just need a skateboard. Yeah. Give me a skateboard. Spider-Man, I got like Spider-Man Walmart skateboard. Yeah. And I remember from 5th to like 7th grade, I didn't tell nobody to skate.
Really?
I was silent about it. I didn't tell nobody. I always just shoot hoops.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Eventually, I was like, all right, bro, I skate. Like, you see a T-shirt, like, you see my skateboard.
Can't hide it.
I skate. I started hanging out with all the
I remember at like
white homies.
At like a younger age.
Facts. No, fact, yeah.
Like at a younger age too. Me and my little brother got into skateboarding, like middle school, early high school. And my dad was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like, cause me and my brother grew up basketball. So when we got into that, like, dude, I love their skating. Even to now, you know, I like kind of base my style off skateboarding because I feel like that's streetwear. Skateboarding is just fucking streetwear. It's raw, you know, rebellious. It's whatever you want it to be. So like, my dad would always be like scratching his head, like, why the fuck do my kids like skating? You know, like I've never done it, like, you know, like, so I know at my house, my dad didn't really like trip on it, but I was kind of frowned upon because we stopped pooping. You know, we just skating every day, skate.
Practice.
Yeah. So that's why I had to ask, because going from my background, my dad was kind of like, what the fuck? Like, my mom or anybody didn't care, but my dad was kind of like, oh, well.
Nah, I feel that.
Once your friends put you on the skateboard and everything, what were some of the things you were doing on your own, like watching video games that were like skateboard related?
Oh yeah, I was for sure playing Skate 1, Tony Hawk, like all those games for sure. Like
what Tony Hawk game?
Tony Hawk American Wasteland.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I like that one because it was
I like Project 8.
Dude, people didn't like Project 8, but Project 8 was one of my favorite ones.
It was cool, but it was too hard. That's
why I think that's why I liked it.
Well, hey, but people were bitching though because those Tony Hawk games are easy, and then I think they went from making a more realistic game.
I remember.
But
it had
okay.
it had all the Nike skaters. Yeah, Costin, Nigel.
That Project 8 was like, it jumped. It was kind of like
levels.
Skate before Skate.
And then when Skate came out, boy, Skate 2.
Different.
Skate 2 right there, goated, bro. Skate 2 is goated.
Over Tony Hawk? You roll with Skate?
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
For me, it's just the nostalgia part. I mean, I'm not a skater from the jump anyways, but like Tony Hawk was just Tony Hawk's the game.
Something
the video game.
I feel.
Not the skate. I can give a fuck about
Skate.
Tony Hawk.
Skate.
I don't know that dude.
Playing Skate made me think that I could really go and skate. Like I played
for
that shit
real.
and I was like, yo, I could go out here and do this.
I
Like
can do this for real.
I used to watch like Bam Margera, and I used to Robin Big, Fantasy Factory. Bro,
Okay.
so for a while when I was in middle school, like 6th, 7th grade, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try this skating shit out, and bro, like I couldn't do shit. Like, it was just bad. I just used to cruise around Hawthorne with the homies, bro. So I was like, all right.
Like Skate had you putting lines together, bro, in the game. That's the shit that was fun with Skate. You could put like a little line together. Tony Hawk was cool, but it was just X, square, circle. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. So Skate made you like time it. That shit was fun, bro.
Skate. Oh my bad.
I'll go, bro. I'm done.
Skate me like you got to get sponsored, and they had you get dunks sponsored by Edney, sponsored by everything. So that shit was cool, bro.
Nah, for real. And it was like either cool, like even cool skate things, and even now with skateboarding, there's stuff where you can like kill the spot. Now you like if you go and do the gnarliest trick at the spot, you own the spot.
Yeah,
that's how it was in the skate game too. Like if you do the gnarliest trick in the game, you own the spot. Like,
What skaters like growing up? Who were you watching?
growing up watching, I was for sure watching like Theo's Beasley, I was watching a lot of skaters in my community, like Louis Lopez, Nakel Smith, Mason Silva, a lot of Theo's Beasley, Dante Hill, a lot of people just in my community for sure. A lot of people I've seen like come up, Uriel. Like, he was another one that's coming up, like, and
Goldie.
A lot of people I've seen coming up, Goldie, a bunch of kids that's in my community I've seen. So those are like people I looked up to at least.
So like you said though, like you grew up with it. They like your friends put you on, but you also like were influenced with the same crowd and stuff. Not really like anything any outside stuff.
Because in Hawthorne there's a skate park called the Dirty, so that's where everybody in Hawthorne used to skate. So it's like stomping ground.
It's the big one, right? Kind of in the
If
middle.
you're skating, you were there.
Yeah, you was there. I didn't go there as much because when I first went there, I went there with my foster parents. I pulled up, bro. They seen we had to jump over the fence. They seen all the people in there smoking.
They weren't
drinking.
feeling that shit.
They said, yeah, you skating in front of the house.
It's the Dirty for a reason.
House.
It's called the
So
Dirty for a
damn,
reason.
Yeah, I waited until Alondra Park was open. I had to
yeah.
wait until Alondra Skate Park was open, and then I was allowed to go skate down there. You can go down there.
They supported it though, like for the most part.
Somewhat, yeah. They was kind of supportive, and they didn't really buy me too much boards, couldn't buy me too much shoes. But at the same time they had it, we also had like a big family, so they couldn't give me skateboards $50, $60 at the time. So it was like you couldn't buy me a skateboard every 2 weeks, me breaking it and shit. So thankfully I had like sponsors and a lot of big homies that like show love and gave me boards and shit and gave me shoes, but. Nah, they weren't too supportive. They weren't too supportive. Keep it real.
What about fast forward to now? Do they see how it's like?
Oh yeah. Now, hell yeah. They're mad supportive now.
Yeah.
They see the whole. I remember when I first got my first sponsor, like I sent my box straight over there. I was like, send it to this house. I need to show them
I'm him.
I'm him. Like this is.
Talk.
I'm not buying skateboards no more.
Talk on that. Talk about your first sponsor, what age you were, what the sponsor was, and like for people that might not be even familiar with how that goes down.
Damn, my first sponsor was my first real sponsor was Almost Skateboards, and it was shout out to my boy Ricky. My boy Ricky, I was homeless at the time. My foster parents kicked me out. I was sleeping at the skate park, and I was just doing kickflip back lips. I don't know if y'all know what that trick is. Yeah. But I'm doing kickflip back lip on this rail. I did like 20 of them, 10 of them. And it's like 4 old dudes that's in the end of the park just watching me. I don't know who they are. It's 8, 9 in the morning. And then one of my homies there, and I guess Ricky asked the homie, like, yo, what's the homie's email? I asked my email, went to Starbucks that same night, just go look at my emails, be on the phone and shit. List of sponsors. Which one you want to be a part of? I seen you skating at the park, like, I rock with you, like, want to put you on. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, got like that's the fastest box I ever got. I swear, like in like a week, I got like 5 boards sent to the crib, a bunch of T-shirts, a bunch of stuff. And just remind, I just became homeless. So I came out with 2 backpacks, a couple of T-shirts and a couple of socks, a couple of underwears, and now having fresh T-shirts and fresh boards. Like, now I'm like, all right, it's doing something.
That's crazy.
That was my first real sponsor, and then after that, it was just go. They kept helping me to introduce to other people, introduce me to Theo, introduce all these people that now are my homies, that are the industry people I used to look up to. They introduced me to all of them, and now it's, now they're the bros. So
that's fucking sick, dude. That's pretty much living out your fucking dream, dude.
That's honestly. Like that scenario's like some movie shit. Like,
it really
how the fuck you skating at 8 a.m. and some dude sends you an email? You're probably you're on the Wi-Fi at Starbucks and shit.
I was 19.
Come on now.
You never know who's watching, bro.
Never know who's watching.
Always got eyes somewhere.
That's
good
the cool
or
thing
bad.
about LA. I feel like there's so many opportunities. You always treat people the same way you want to treat them. Always have a good head on your shoulders, and just put the work in. And if you put the work in, that's just always gonna overlook anything. Put the work in.
So how does it feel like being able to? I know you said you looked up to Theotis. How does it feel being able to skate with them, Dante? Like actually do a project with them.
The Nike shoot, that shit was crazy. I was telling him because even like what was it? I think like 2 years ago, I was skating for Adidas. And I was skating for Adidas and Almost at the time. And then what do you tell me? I was skating with Theo, and Theo was like, bro, forget them 3 strikes, man. Let's get some checks on your feet. Ooh. And I'm like, bro, I've been trying, bro. Like, they're not replying to me. Like, I've been trying. He's like, bro, give me your phone number. Send me the clips. Like, we gonna make it happen. I swear the next 3 days, come to my house. I had 5 pairs of shoes. 5 pairs of shoes that they sent him just to give to me.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, oh, it's lit. And we wore the same size, too. So he's like, I got some extra shoes for you, too. Like, that I don't even wear. Like, I had, like, 10 sets of shoes. First, like, I was hyped. I'm like, oh, it's lit.
Checks over stride.
That's crazy.
Speaking on the shoes, now I know, like, you be on the gram. Everybody knows you skate now. You blowing up.
Yeah.
So how is it, how are you dealing with the fake love? People hitting you up. You see you with the dunks. Like, yo, Kurt, can I get a pair? Can you help me out?
That shit's crazy. Even that shit's low-key crazy. Like, I was getting it before, and cause I work at BP, some people hit me like, yo, let me get this, let me get that. And I was like, all right. Some people I help out. But then this one, it was like, yo, everyone was hitting me up. Like, people I didn't see since middle school. Yeah. People that had never even liked the post, never sent me, hey, how you doing? Just size 11 ? Whoa, that's crazy.
Wild.
Just size 11 ?
Size 11 ?
Come on now, have some sneaker etiquette, dog. That's crazy.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. You never even reposted my shit. You never even commented on my
shit.
Yeah, exactly. At least but that's just crazy, to be honest. Like, that one was crazy. Even like the people who like that say they rock with you, and then they see that, and then they like, oh, why don't you put me on? And then now they're not showing me no love no more. It's like, damn, I'm like, cause I didn't put you on.
I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy now. Because I didn't wear your T-shirt. I didn't put the sticker on my board. I didn't do
politics.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's you supposed to be
I feel like those be the worst than the size 11 ? To be honest.
Or even like you salty, like we've been tapped in for a minute, bro. And like I've never asked you, like,
never.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get a pair of this. It's just out of respect, bro. Like, if you wanted to, like, go ahead, show me love.
You about to hit you tomorrow.
Size 10.
I know.
Hey, Curtis, jump interview.
I'm tapped in with my boy.
I shouted you out.
No matter
that's sick as fuck, bro. Like,
got him on.
That, like, I appreciate people skating shit like that, bro. Because like grails, not grails, just shit that's hard to attain.
Yeah, shit's hard, bro.
Like it's cool.
It's a grail right there. I ain't gonna lie. It's a even though I was telling the homie, I'm like, Toby, like, congrats, bro. Like on the dunk, he like, bro, this is our dunk. Like, he like, bro, you was the hardest one on the team. You went crazy in the video. Like everybody went crazy. This is our shoe. Like, let's go celebrate, bro. Let's go. And like, I'm like, damn, like, you're right. This is our shoe.
Yeah,
like, we did go crazy.
Shit.
Like,
could you speak on like what our shoe means? Like, you talk about the collaboration for a little bit.
The collaboration was just crazy because like, here, take off your shoe. I don't know if you guys know the whole story behind the shoe.
Yeah, no, they might not know, man, and they might not know where you're from and what you're representing either. So.
There you go. Go ahead and get that for me.
Oh yeah, that's a tight one.
God damn. Hey, never choke your shoes.
This fool got a size 8.
There you go. Yeah, so the color.
Oh, and this was supposed to be on the shirt? Oh no, that's
something else.
No, that's just one. That's one of the OG designs. So the colorway is red and green, and it represents the Crenshaw Square. I don't know if you guys know what the Crenshaw Square is. So it represents Crenshaw Square, and every time the sun messes with the Crenshaw Square, it turns green.
Okay.
So that's the definition of it, and it looks even better. So as you skate it, it turns green, and it skates better as it wears down. Mm-hmm. And so that's just one story behind just the colorway. And then the back right here is the silhouette of the Crenshaw Square. And then the inside, I know you guys know the 900 zip code. That's in the zip code. And then it's just alone, just because we known about this shoe for like about 2 months. And they talked about like what should we do? Should we just drop a normal color? It's like, no, you got to tell a story behind the shoe. Right. Like, it's something different than just a shoe. Like, you know what I mean? This is something for the community. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're going to tell a story for the community, for everybody on Crenshaw, and not just us, because it's a lot of people that came up and down Crenshaw trying to skateboard, and it wasn't a cool thing. Yeah. Like, they probably got their skateboard jacked, or they probably got made fun of, and they probably stopped skating. So, you know, this one is like for the culture, for the community. You know what I mean?
Well, a quick question. I know these were supposed to drop at the end of the year. Was it like was it just because I know it was like a fall release, right? Wasn't it like September, October?
See, that's what everybody see.
Yeah?
No one. Okay. So it was supposed to drop August 5th.
Okay.
And someone just had a picture and just said.
And just, oh, really? Oh, shit.
Oh, so somebody just said
that. And so everybody just assumed it dropped October. So then Cool Kicks and everybody had their price so high. And then, yeah, everybody was like, bro, it was crazy.
So then on like release day, we see you on Nike SB Instagram. What was that day?
That day, so that was like 2 weeks ago, and that day was crazy because I actually had work that day. Yeah. And I was told him, I was like, yo, I'm not coming in today. Like, my bad. Like, the shoot start at 11 o'clock. I got to be there. I got to be at work 11. I can't come in today, bro. Like, I got to be here at 10:30. I got to be there early. Like, so we went to Earl's, sat down on the square, had some player punch, sat there and ate with Theo, Sean Malto, Deshaun Jordan, just all the pros, seeing all the head dudes at Nike, all the team managers, and et cetera. Got our pairs, and instantly, I'm just outside skating. Instantly started doing kickflips. I'm not put the shoe on.
Just going crazy. You was just feeling. It was just the day.
So nothing prep. They were just like, yo, here's the gear, skate.
Mm-hmm. Here's the gear, go skate. iPhone. They filmed everything on the iPhone.
Dude, that's
everything was filmed on the iPhone. Like, y'all would have thought it was filmed on something else. Everything was filmed on the iPhone.
And you said 2 weeks ago too, so that was like 4 days before the drop.
Yeah.
Or like some handful of days.
Yeah, maybe it was like the first week of July. Maybe we started filming for. Like, we filmed for like one week. Okay. And it was over. Yeah, went to 2 spots. And it was over.
I know I hit you. We were talking on the weekend. But I think you had something big Saturday too, right?
Saturday, I think we're going to New York, right?
No. Last week.
Oh, last week talking about the drop.
Yeah. Didn't you guys skate?
It was a pawn shop, right? It was a pawn shop.
Yeah, Covina. Yeah. So that was cool because the Crenshaw Skate Club, we were all a team, and one teammate rides for a pawn shop, and he also works there, and one teammate rides for Neighbors and also works there, and I ride for BP and also work there. So Nike is like, since all you guys sell Nikes, all you guys should do a celebration for your boy and for the shoe. So pawn shop, BP, and Neighbors did like a whole.
Did something
something for the friends and etc.
I know you posted a clip of, dude. I'm sorry, I haven't skated forever, so if I sound like a poser, don't laugh at me. But it was I don't even want to say it, bro. I didn't know you did that. It was like a double flip, right?
Yeah, double backside.
There you go, double back. Dude, that shit was fucking.
Good looking, bro.
That shit was insane,
that
bro.
That shit was fun because I think it was almost like the last day we're shooting.
Yeah.
Like, like this is the last day we're shooting. Like, you want to get some clips? I'm like, come on, bro. You know I'm trying to get clips. Let's get clips.
Go crazy.
And he was like, let's do a backside flip and frontside flip. I'm like, I do a double backside flip. Ooh. I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah, that shit was.
It took me a minute. That didn't take me too long. It took me a good like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I was getting robbed out there in the streets. I was falling and shit all the time.
That shit was nice. I was like, God damn, bro.
Hey, good looking. I appreciate that.
Remember when you shouted him out like 5 months ago before all of this at my crib when we first started this podcast?
I remember that.
I've always wanted to do love.
And I want to say that because you just said, yeah, I'd known him for a minute. I didn't even hit him up about nothing. And like at that time, I think we were talking about like, we're having a debate about like streetwear and the skate culture and da-da-da. And he was like, yeah, my boy Curtis skates. He's sponsored, boom, boom, boom. And obviously this was before anything recent, you know. We're talking about like probably February, March. It's just cool for full circle now because I hit you after he shouted you out. And I was like, oh, this dude's dope. And I seen the bio and everything. And then it's been cool because we've been tapped in for a few months. And I just kind of seen like these dominoes kind of fall. And I seen you, you know, you're supposed to get active, man. So, man, big salute to you, and especially after telling your story.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man. For real, it's too. Like, every day I wake up, I be telling myself, like, bro, it can't get no better. Next day, it gets better. I be like, bro, this is crazy. Like,
this is just your beginning, bro. Yeah, it's just beginning, bro. It really is.
Just to be clear, you're not pro. You're an amateur.
Nah, I'm amateur. Yeah.
So just imagine how life is gonna get when you get pro, bro.
That's what I be saying on Theo all the time. Like, I'm coming for your spot, Brody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm coming for your spot. And I told him that when I was a little kid. You know what I mean? Like that inspiration that they give is just drive, ambition for me, and I just want to. I see that what they want to. I see what they do, and I just want to be a part of it. I want to do the same thing they doing. You know what I mean? So I see that same inspiration they give me. I just want to do that same inspiration to another little kid. You know what I mean? So
you never know. You might start the next Curtis. You know?
Yeah, that's a dream. Nice. That's a dream.
That's what I think this shoe's about, and that's what I think that you were saying. Where it's like, you guys spoke on it, like.
This shoe, honestly, like in hand, is 10 times better than on the photos. This is kind of like when they were showing the early photos. I was like,
the leaks didn't do it justice.
But in hand, on foot, it's a good pair.
On feet, that's just
it's a good pair.
I like it because I know people have been trying to like rub alcohol to get the red off.
You gotta skate it off.
You gotta skate it.
You gotta skate it off. I love it. You can't. There ain't no way around it. You gotta skate it. Like if you don't skate.
I seen that too on like, cause I'm on a couple like shoe groups, and I seen someone trying to get like a Q-tip and get the like acetone. I'm like, they just look whack, dude. I was like, what? Yeah, it didn't look good.
I think it's Dunk of the Year.
Dunk of the Year. That's what I think, man.
What else came out this year?
No, nothing yet.
Why so sad?
Yeah, why so sad? Jordan 4 is cool.
This one's gonna age very well.
It's gonna be real. Price is gonna go up.
Price is gonna go up.
You want to know why though? Too, a lot of people are like, whatever. I'll wait for the sneakers drop. But I like when skate brands only drop at skate shops.
Mm-hmm. When's the last shoe? What's the last shoe before this that did that?
I don't remember, dude. Because a lot of shoes lately been sneakers.
It's been a minute though.
Yeah, there's probably been sneakers before, but I know the last like memorable drop was a Travis SB. People thought it was gonna drop online, and people were like, "Oh, I'll just wait," because I know the prices when they dropped it was like $750, and I remember I told one of my homies, "I'm gonna buy it at $750," and he didn't. He's all, whatever, bro. Like I'm just gonna wait till it drops. I'm like, bro, I don't think it's gonna drop sneakers, and even if it does, you're not gonna get the fucking shoe. Just get it now.
Exactly, bro.
That shit shot up literally after the raffles with the skate shops was done. That shoe jumped up to like 1,100, bro, like that.
Yeah,
that's why this shoe is good. It's at what, $450 right now?
Yeah.
Because everybody's starting to be like, oh shit, I have no more chances to get it.
It's cooked.
And and this has a good hype around it. This has like a good, cool
story,
kind of swaggy layout to roll out. Yeah.
Well, man, like nowadays it had like brands got to bring a story now. You know, especially on a dunk where it's like it's a dunk, you know, and you tell a story. So, no, man,
I think I was telling Chris, or someone at the shop, this shoe right here is probably one of the most creative shoes in a while for SBs.
Definitely.
It reminds me of like an older SB drop back in the day, you know, like fun.
Yeah.
Not just a simple
little blue.
Yeah, or writing, yeah.
Blue and yellow or black and some random shit.
No, it's a creative shoe for sure.
And it means a lot more because it's from somebody from the city. So it's
that too. That's a lot of it too. It's somebody from the city. Like everybody that was involved of it is from the city. Like, and that's the cool thing. We always be joking around and we playing around. And the other day when we was in the Sprinter van, we was like, man, if you never been on the 210, you can't wear these. If you ain't never walked down Crenshaw, you can't wear these. And we was just making jokes. So it's like, damn, like this is for the city, like for real, for the community.
You gonna be wearing that shoe for the rest of the year?
Yeah. I'm plotting on it. I'm trying to get as many pairs right now. Right now, I only got like 4 pairs.
Oh, that's what's up. Hell yeah, that's what's up, though.
The one pair that I skated in during the commercial, I put it like in a little clear little box.
Oh, that's dope as fuck.
Put it in front of my computer with all the memorable little items. And then the second pair, skated it. I'm skating this pair right now. Yeah. And then the third pair, I just got
on ice.
On ice. And then probably the fourth pair, I probably just wear
yeah,
around.
just for
As a skater, how do you feel about the new dunk tongue?
The new dunk, how it's kind of fat. I was just looking at that today. Somebody was showing me the old dunk, how it's kind of thin. Yeah. And how it's kind of like it's kind of small. Like everything's kind of thinner. I mean, I kind of like it because it's cool. That's how long I've been skating dunks for a minute, since like 2015. That's when I got like my first pair of dunks. So they were always like that. Yeah. So I never really had a pair of the
fat dunks or the skinny ones.
The skinny tongues. Yeah. You know, I never really had a pair of those.
I feel like the tongue now, like these in the Udos, like it doesn't feel like the orange lobster tongue. Like it's not as.
It's because I feel like they do two different kind of dunks, like a lifestyle kind of Nike SB and actual. These are probably skate. Performance, kind of like the how Kobe's they do with the Proto. Mm-hmm. I feel like because low key, I just noticed, and I've had dunks forever that they have this little grip on your heel. I've never noticed that, bro.
They've always had that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I never noticed it.
I know dunks are hyped. Is it a good shoe to actually skate into though? Oh, yeah, like it's like one of the
that's low key the only shoe I skate in. I mean, yeah, low key it's probably the best shoe to skate in.
Nike wise, I mean.
Nike wise, like I know there's some Blazers people like skating in Blazers, but I just feel like dunks are the best thing because they have good board control. They feel good when you're jumping off stairs, not too much. Because if you have some thin shoes, I don't know if you guys ever wear Janoskis.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Man jumping off a 10 stair with some Janoskis on. Your feet going to be hurting.
Land on the board.
Oh, yeah, land on the board sideways. Oh, your feet going to be hurting, boy. So, yeah, I feel like these have a lot of cushioning.
Yeah. So, we'll just take a quick break and then we'll come back.
Say less.
I don't want it for free.
And he's saving.
I don't want it for free.
He's saving.
I'm going to pay for it.
He's saving that one ask.
Are we green?
We good.
All right, cool.
All right, I got a question for you, man. Top three shoes you're skating. Personal favorites.
Top 3
models.
Personal favorite. Models will have to be first. That'd be the Crenshaw Skate Club dunks. Those just dunks alone.
Okay.
Top ones, and then second ones. What other shit I like skating? I like skating the Blazer mids, the mid top Blazers. Those are pretty cool. I like skating those. And then what other shoe? I skated Janoskis a couple of times. I've been skating Janoskis here and there, the green ones. Mm-hmm. And then I had the other pair and I spray painted them all black, and I like how they look when I was doing kick flips and shit because they turn away to the color. So, yeah, probably those 3, top 3.
Okay. Now reverse the question. What are the top 3 shoes that you hate skating in?
Top 3, probably the Bruins, them the BRSBs. I don't know if you guys know what those are. The ones that kind of look like Cortezes.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a newer model, right?
That's a newer model.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't really like those. Those, not really it. And the Blazer lows. Those are cool to kind of just kick it in, rock it in. But I feel like I always hurt my ankles.
Those are super low cut.
Yeah, exactly.
Lower than dunks.
When you were, or actually, I mean, like you guys said, skating was always kind of, if you were a skater, the wear was streetwear. But like, I feel like recently, the past few years, you see a lot of rappers and just celebrities kind of, the style has progressed more into the traditional skate clothes, the baggy, the oversized t-shirts. Like, how did that feel when people started, like, were you always rocking that kind of what's in now?
Yeah and no, but I always kind of did my own thing. But how I feel about it, I feel like it's kind of cool, kind of. I feel like they're kind of shining light to us almost, because people would know, like, oh, we know who you trying to dress like. We know where you got that fit. Like, I know you probably been playing Tony Hawk or Skate 3, bro. Like, don't play with me. So it's kind of cool when you see Justin Bieber pop out and he's wearing a full baggy fit, or you see Rihanna pop out in a full baggy fit, Chris Brown, and I'm like, all right.
What were you rocking then? Like high school, Curtis, like when you're, skating, when skating's like the life when you first started?
I was skating Americas. I was wearing some Levi's. I think I had, I went to the Pro Club and copped every single color.
You can't go wrong with a Pro Club.
I did. I copped every single color, had multiple black and white ones, and just had different like sponsor tees. Like I had small little sponsors when I was in high school. So I had like little t-shirts from them and shit.
Those Renault 3s, huh? Had everybody in a chokehold.
The Renault 3s, I'm telling you, the Renault 3s and them Hermans.
Yeah.
The Hermans is going crazy. The black and gold ones, everyone had those.
Those, yeah, dude. Those had people in a chokehold, bro.
Nah, for real.
Everybody was wearing Renault 3s, bro.
Renaults are going crazy.
Back in the day, at school at Lawndale, was there a time? Did you ever get like in some big trouble for skating at school, or was there a favorite spot that you skated at school?
You remember that time when they took my board for the whole weekend?
Oh,
I spit on the security guard.
Oh yeah, that shit was
I spit on the
wild.
security guard, took his phone out of his little pocket right here, tossed it in the street, bro. I was big mad, bro. I was like, bro, it's a 3-day weekend. You tell you're gonna take my board because I was skating at the end of the day? Bro.
It was OD, bro. At Lawndale.
It was OD.
OD tripping.
Yeah. That was OD.
But in Lawndale's defense, this nigga was skating up and down the school all day.
I was causing a ruckus.
All
Like,
day.
if you were to look back now, he's like, bro, what are you talking about? And it's like,
I think about it now, and I was like, damn. I remember it was time I was skating. It's a new building we had. It was like brand new building. Yeah. I was the first person to kickflip off the stairs just because I was like, I was thirsty. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna kickflip off the stairs. I was skating around. But the school was big.
It was a huge school.
It was like the walk-in was OD. So I'm like, bro, I'm gonna skate.
Yeah, all that space.
All that space. I'm just kick push the class. Like,
do you still got clips from back in the day when you was in high school?
there's some of them on YouTube. I got some tucked in on DVDs and shit inside my crib. But a lot of them on YouTube, I think.
what songs you throwing over your clips
I don't know.
at that time?
At that time, I'm thinking one I had like a Lil Wayne song. The one the one I just came out of high school was a Kodak song. Every song I choose, I always try to make sure it was like someone's bob. So if they don't know about skating, even when they watching it, they having a good time.
Right.
That's smart, bro.
You're thinking about the audience.
Exactly. I always talk about that. Like I know there's a lot of people who rock with me, but must not. They probably don't know how hard the trick was that I just did. But they know in that lyric drop, they was like, oh, that was hard. He landed on the beat.
No, that shit is kind of like a talent too, because I know people who like the videographers who do it to add the music. Because I think every skate video I watch, the music is
perfect,
and it feels like the big trick is on the the
drop.
the perfect.
Said that shit too.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro.
For real.
So yeah, that shit is a sport itself, honestly.
What you banging now? Like when you're skating, what's in the headphones?
Man, what's in the headphones? I listen to a lot of Nipsey Hussle, Meek Mill, a lot of my homies shit, to be honest.
Who the homies?
My homie
Shout 'em out.
Controller, my homie Lil Dre, my homie Jaffin, my homie Darren. Listen to his shit sometimes.
Filthy.
Filthy. Who else I be listening to? That's mainly the homies.
I know you throwing some Sosa in the headphones.
Oh
too.
yeah, all the time. Sosa's Mando though. Sosa's the Mando. Like, especially when I'm skating a contest. Oh yeah, I'm skating a contest. I got Sosa on. I got some
Game day shit, huh?
G Herbo. I got Lil Baby. I got some.
Oh, so you like to get turned there?
Yeah, I gotta get turned up. Yeah.
Wait.
What's the last contest you skated in? Or where
Last
out?
contest I skated in was in Damn LA. I actually got 15 out of 200 and something skaters.
Oh,
shit.
that's dope. Top 15 is crazy.
I was hyped. I was like, let's go.
Because people don't know how competitive skating is. I feel like, dude, even when I was younger, there was so many in our area. Because we grew up over here in this side of LA, which is people don't even know this is part of LA County.
Yeah.
So it's like Mexican community, honestly. And dude, everybody after school, especially the days we got out early, everybody was skating over here, man.
Yeah.
In front of elementary schools in a little parking lot, just flat.
And that's just out here. So imagine when you go to the contest, they bring people from like Japan, Brazil,
Everybody, really, right?
Colombia, the middle of nowhere. Like, people I have in Wisconsin. I'm like, bro, you from Wisconsin? How'd you get here? Like, damn, like, you
on the plane.
skateboarding? That's sick, bro. Like, good to meet you, bro. Like, keep on doing your thing. Let me get you on the gram. That's the cool thing about the skateboarding community now and skating contests. You meet people all around the world. You like, you start like, trying to learn Japanese.
No, I know. I've seen this little kid. He's been killing. I think he win like a gold recently?
Jin Woo.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Jin Woo was crazy. I seen him at his first contest at Tampa Am. I think it was 2020.
Yeah.
I think he was 11 years old or some shit.
Going
I was
crazy.
Like, this kid's
Bro,
crazy.
this kid
He's
is like
next.
yay high, bro. He's like,
promise
it's like
he's
superhuman, bro.
Right here. I think he's like right here.
Like I'm telling you, bro, like crazy, bro. Like I don't even know how
He's doing tricks I never even tried.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you doing, huh?
Like they're technical too. It's not just
hard tricks, like,
bro.
Yeah.
It's
them
yeah.
people in Japanese, they got it different. They got it down pat. I don't know how they do it.
Judo too.
Judo's
Crazy.
Judo, even seeing him, like I went out to a street session with him one day and seeing what he does in person is like, okay,
he got it, bro.
yeah,
It's like with effort, dude. Like with effort.
I seen him skating in person one day. And I'm like, okay.
What's your favorite trick to do? Like busting every
favorite trick
time.
to do.
Your signature.
Ooh.
Signature would probably be like a hard flip, front side flip, or a wet kick flip. Really nice, solid kick flip. Look nice, like effortless. You know what I mean? But probably hard flip, front side flip. I can roast that off like any 10 stair, 13 stair pretty fast.
Damn, that's just scary. So I was scared to do off a 2-stair.
Like even today, like, when we went street skating today, we just went to like some 10 stair handrail, and I was like, not me. I like skating handrails, but it gotta be I think I gotta have the salsa in.
Yeah.
I gotta have the salsa in. I gotta have the speaker going. I gotta have the vibes going.
Yeah.
If it's just like all the homies I'm with just chomping it down, just trick after trick, I'm like, yep.
You just watch kick back.
Just
Yeah.
kicking back. Yeah.
In terms of like your style, like what would you say your skate style is?
I was trying to say my skate style is. Have you ever seen Antoine Dixon?
Yeah.
You know who Antoine Dixon is?
I did see that when I see your clips, you kind of have a little
I
resemblance.
try to think of Antoine Dixon a little bit of an eye shot wear. I try to bring something that's like stylish, but also looks fun, not too crazy and hard. It's like, nah, that look like a stunt double type. He looked like a stunt double. He just threw himself off some crazy ass mountain. And nah, I'm doing some shit that maybe you can try if you put the work in. Maybe if you went outside and went to go work for 2 weeks trying to trick, you might land it. You know what I mean? So that's the type style I try to bring into just a fun, stylish, flowy.
Yeah,
into it.
Smooth.
Yeah.
That sounds swaggy.
I know we had a question like, how did you get into like working with BP and that story behind it?
How I got to work in BP was a crazy story. So I was just got into reselling. I just got into selling Supreme, and I found out what Supreme was, and like that you can make money off selling shoes and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. So I was at Supreme. Like, I don't know if you guys knew about the old Supreme. Yeah. You had to sit there from Tuesday to Thursday. Yeah. So I was sitting there Tuesday to Thursday, posted, skate on the block. And then there's Angelo and Shu, Nakel, KB, they all recognize me because I'm probably the only person that's skating on the block. And and then Active Clothes, BP, Theo's like, yo, y'all need to go sponsored by BP. Like, Dom, he be talking about y'all. I'm like, who's Dom? Like, what's BP? Like, it's on Melrose. You be over there all the time. Go over there. All right, bet. We went over there. He took us to like the 5-star dinner. Fucking my first time at a 5-star restaurant. Like, have this crazy ass plate. Paid for all of it. Told him like the whole situation. Like, yeah, bro. Like, this is what I skate for. This is what I do. Put me and Dante on the team. And then like, I was at Supreme every day. And I was like in line. I'm like, wait, why am I gonna skate out here if I can just go at BP? They had an old skate ramp.
Yeah,
right in the back. They had a skate ramp, ledge, flat bar, everything at the store. I'm like, I'm gonna just go skate the park. Like, I'm gonna just go skate at BP. Like, why stand here? They already know my face, basically. They know I've been here. If all I gotta do is pop up 10 minutes, smoke a wood, or say hi. I'm in here.
Good to skate.
I'm good to go. So I went over there. He was like, bro, you here every Tuesday through Thursday. Why? I don't get paid from none of my sponsors. Like, I'm trying to get money. Like, I gotta pay for this gas in my car, and that's how I got a car too, is doing that Supreme hustling and shit. So I gotta put gas in my car, bro. So I was like, I gotta get money. And he was like, bro, you never had a job? I never had a job. And he was like, bro, I need help Black Friday. Come help me with Black Friday. If you do good, you can work here. I did excellent. And ever since then, I remember he told me, I was like, bro, I never had a job. I don't know how to do none of this. I don't know how to open a cash register. I don't know how to open up no gates. I don't know how to set off alarms, set on alarms. So you're going to teach me all that. And he was like, oh, yeah, I love it. I'm going to teach you everything. And so been there ever since. He was teaching me everything. Pretty cool.
What year is this when you were waiting in line for Supreme, if you remember?
Damn, this is probably like the early 2017, probably 2018 maybe.
Okay.
2017, 2018. Even how I got into that was cool. I remember seeing my homie. He went to go buy a sweater. Me and my homie sitting there like, man, let me take the long lines. Dude, my homie a bozo going Supreme. Come out and some dude's like, yo, I'll pay you $400. Let me get that sweater. And the homie's like, no. I'm looking at me like, yo, bro, did you pay $150 for that? He's like, yeah. I'm like, he just offered you $400. You're not gonna take that?
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's the last one. I got the last one. I'm like, huh? I'm like, it's $400.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is crazy. Like he's like, yeah, they do this every week. Like, I'm like, the next weekend we went there,
Cleaned up,
camped up, and people was putting on like, oh yeah, you can sell chairs, you can sell this, you can do this. He's like, oh, it's all type of different type of entrepreneur shit going down here, and I'm gonna stay down here.
That was like peak Preem, dude. Like, and then with round 2 blowing up too, like I feel like Preem got even bigger.
That whole area, bro. We spoke on it last time. That area was popping for a minute. Yeah. Do you know a skater named Mark that was kicking in Supreme around that same time? You might not know him by Mark, but
maybe if I seen him.
I don't know. I was like 16 to 18 is when I had like a little resale thing going to, and I was at Supreme a lot as well. I just remember these dudes always just skating around that area. You might have been there, I don't know, but it was just like you said, everyone just trying to get money. And I was in college, so like my classes, I was dipping out of classes,
trying to get money. Yeah,
my homie's there with the chair, and then I'll flip and stuff. Yeah. But for me, that was I love that area.
Yeah, that was a cool time.
Back then, when I used to work at the shop, I'm like, Curtis posting, he's selling Supreme. I'm like, is he tapped in? Like, is he low-key skating over there?
I was in there. A security guard knew me as, Sweaty Boys. Oh, you be skating.
That's the
your
brand.
whole crew be here in line. Like, and every single one of y'all be skating. Like, I got y'all. Since y'all actually skating, some of y'all actually put this shit on. Y'all not actually here to resell it. That's the homie that put us on. He was even in line with it. So he was like, all right. He actually wearing some of this shit. So he was like, all right.
I think it switched like right after they started making people sign up digitally. Yeah. That's when it kind of whacked, and then they made the security guards get like hella crazy on everybody on the block. It was
appointments and everything.
I feel like once GOAT and StockX came out, the
changed the game.
The shit that we liked, bro, was I'm not gonna say revolutionized. It was thought. Like,
yeah, for sure.
It was revolutionized in a way, but it killed the
way,
like the rawness
hype
of it. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, but like,
it made it from underground to mainstream, like that, easily. So it was accessible for people who didn't even fuck with it. They just wanted to, it's cool.
Who wanted to look.
It's cool. They wanted to look. It's easier for them to grab. So that shit's everywhere now.
Yeah, you couldn't be on Melrose and go grab it. That's the thing. You can, if you didn't cop it online, you couldn't get it, man.
The fun, it took away the fun of it, like from actually touching, like being like, I did all this and I got it, like
I got it.
Yeah.
Being that whole, I don't think I'm gonna get it, bro. I'm 50th in line. I think they only had 30. They said or some shit.
You get the last joint, and it's yes.
Them camp outs for sneakers was. I'll nerd that shit again, but it was fun back then. And when I was younger,
we traded it for access now, where it's like, what's popping on here, and you could buy shoes at any time. But
there was a calm moment where people were chill, civilized. But I feel like there was a time where that shit just honestly feel like it was like that round 2 hype where shit just started
going crazy,
like,
going up
in the area. Like I feel like in the area because
it was that Virgil Off-White, round 2 vintage, box logo Supreme. That just kind of made people like Peak Easy.
Social media too.
Even Peak Jordan, like
Complex Con,
everything was
Jordan.
retroing. Red ones are retroing. Royals.
That was an era.
That's what I like to think is my era right there.
So like right now with because you're still at Brooklyn Projects right now, right?
Yeah, at Brooklyn Projects. Yep.
So like. I know you have your sponsor, so I know right now you're not sponsored by Nike, right? Or are you?
No, I'm not fully on the team. Like, so there's like stages of it. So we're being a sponsor. There's like 3 stages where you can be like flow, and where they can just be hooking you up stuff like, I'm gonna hook you up.
Yeah.
And you know, the team manager, he's gonna hook you up because he knows you.
Yeah.
And then there's talking about being amateur, where it's like not only the team manager knows you, but the people on the inside, the headquarters know who you are, and they want to hook you up, and they want to promote you. They want to post you on Instagram more. They want to mess with you. And then it's talking about being pro, where Theo is at, where you're getting paid a contract and doing stuff like that. So now I'm just like at a flow program where I'm just getting shoes from like one of the TMs. Yeah. So he just hooked me up with shoes.
And they almost I don't want to say promise, but the plan is almost like you work your way up. You know, this is they probably tell you like, hey, this is part of the thing. We're gonna start you off here. We like what you're doing, and then almost you just kind of handle biz and do your shit, and then
exactly. Just keep trying to handle biz. Keep trying to just keep promoting. Keep trying to stay afloat. Cause it's all about marketing at the end of the day. My skateboarding is more about markets. Everybody's good at skateboarding. Yeah. Like you hop on Instagram, you see somebody do a 540 tray flip off a 15 stair. You're like, damn, he's good.
That's crazy.
You know
is it about your look then? They're like, yo, they're peeping the fit, they're peeping the swag.
It's about the whole thing. It's about your
aesthetic, dude.
The aesthetic, like who you got behind you, the community, the kids you got behind you, like who you are as a person, like who you stand out for, and it's the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's not just as looks. I feel like because a lot of people do have the looks and they do have the whole everything check off, but it's
they're missing something.
They're missing something. Yeah. Now, skateboarding is like. It's not like basketball or football where you can meet all these criteria.
Skill-wise or some shit.
Yeah, skill-wise. The skateboarding is all fun. So it's like.
Is it, like, now as you're progressing through, like, the industry, is it different? Like, do you feel like it, like, not saying that it's not fun, but it's like, oh, shit, like, you kind of have to watch yourself out, like, watch out for yourself a little bit more than as before. Like, damn, I can't do this shit because it might fuck up shit in the future.
Yeah, definitely. That's the one thing I was looking at on Instagram in 2016. I'm like, damn, I used to post some crazy ass shit. Damn, I can't post this no more. Like the people I got watching me, the people who I got following me, they would text me so fast, like, yo, take that down, you tripping. And even that, just even thought about just changing my name.
That's what I was
changing my Instagram name.
Oh, okay.
I was Badass Curtis for over 10 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I had the Nike shoe. And I was talking to one of the Nike dudes, and I was like, yo, bro, like, how do you feel about the whole Badass Curtis thing? Like, do you think it's, like, bad thing promoting? Like, you seeing kids seeing badass. I know it's not too bad, but it's like, you know, I want to be a professional athlete. I want to be known as Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Theo Beasley. You know them as first and last names. You don't know them as Badass Curtis. I get that a lot. Yo, Badass Curtis. Yo, Badass. And I'm like, man,
it's cool for Curtis. A while, but then it's like, you're trying to make a living out of it, and this is what you want to do. You're going to be taken seriously, so I get why you want to make the switch.
It's like a natural transition because you see that like people build up with their kind of image, and then boom, I'm
exactly.
Ready for the cameras and shit. Where my bag at?
No, but it's smart that you're maturing because some people don't they have the light and they're just the dumb decisions they make.
It for sure gets like a little. I was just on the phone talking to my homie Dion about that. Like, for sure gets a little in your head when you get all this industry and politics and etc. But then there's like it's just skateboarding. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like what got me here is skateboarding and skating my ass off and falling on my ass, fucking doing this. So if I keep on doing it, people are gonna either hate, people are gonna either love it. It's either gonna get harder, and it's supposed to stress you out. You know what I mean? If it don't stress you out, then obviously you're not doing it right. You know what I mean? So.
How did it feel like when Nike had posted the clip, and it was like, to me, it mainly featured you. You were like heavily in that clip. So how did it feel when they posted you and the comments are flooding like Curtis?
Like even the first day we shot, like the first day I was going home and I had the shoe on, I was just sitting there crying in the car. Like, damn, this is epic, bro.
That's
like,
fucking crazy.
I worked hard for this. I worked so hard, and then seeing the post, crying again, and then seeing all the love and all the mentions, all the DMs, like. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Yeah. And then that happened all week. Yeah. Like, it went from one post to another post to another post. And I'm like, oh, this is epic, bro. Like,
I'm proud of you, bro.
Oh, that's inspiring as hell, dude.
It's crazy. Like, only thing I kept thinking about was, like, the 24 hours I put in, the 7 days out the week that I decided to go skate. And I didn't have to. I could have sat there and did nothing. You
all
know
the cuts, bruises, broken bones,
broken arms, all that shit.
Paid off.
Paid off, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like you say, your come up was not easy at all. So it's like I know this feeling right now that you're at, and it's not even like we said, it's the beginning, but I know like it. That's probably like
being there with the dunk. That's for the community.
Yeah,
this is for the community. You know, this is for Crenshaw. This is for everybody that be on the block, all the black and brown community. You know what I mean? So.
You know, it's big, man. Like, you gotta celebrate the little stuff because it might be little to someone else, but like. A little win might be a big win based on who you are, where you come from, and the circumstance. Yeah. So it's like I want to celebrate fucking.
That was a sick one. Yeah, that was like that was a dream come true, to be honest. Like, just even seeing the post after post, I was like, damn, this is epic. Like,
have you now, after this this thing? I know it's not even done yet. This buzz is still there, but have you got like a little bit more clout? Like, doors like you see kind of opening up right now?
No, definitely. Like, got hooked up from one of the truck sponsors that like I've been trying to get a truck and wheel sponsor for the longest. And once that dropped, it was easy. And I got a truck sponsor. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, that's up. Like that's easy. Now they talking about ads and all type of shit. And I've been trying to go to New York for a minute. Going to New York for free next week. Oh, it's lit.
It's
I was just gonna pay to go to New York to go skate, and now I'm going for free to go skate. Like
from that same company?
From the same company.
Can you say the company or not?
Crenshaw Skate Club.
Oh,
yeah.
Shout out.
Oh, for the. I'm sorry. I was talking about the truck.
Oh no, not for the truck. Nah, just the opportunities alone. Like it's endless. Like
so, how did you end up being a part of Crenshaw Skate Club?
So I knew Toby for a minute. I knew Toby when he was like 17 or 18, and he had the Round 2 collab. The Round 2 Crenshaw collab. I know you guys know about that one. It happened. I had like Bib Park and Melrose and shit.
Yeah.
So I knew of him by then, and then my homie Fresh Prince, he was like, I don't know, Brandon.
Yeah, we used to work at Zoomies together.
So, oh yeah, for real, that's crazy. Yeah. So he was plugged in with Toby, and then I was always plugged in with Brandon. Like since day one, he's always just showed mad love, and I was always just up on Crenshaw, and you always see me and like, bro, right Crenshaw Skate Club. I thought they were joking at first. I'm like, y'all playing, y'all ain't trying to put me on. Like this is alright. I think they was doing like the hundreds collab, and then I was like, nah, for real, like I really want to fuck with you. Like I'm like, all right, bro, let's talk about it. I think like a month come by, they had like a couple more collabs, and it was like, bro, for real, let's put you on team to get on. I'm like, all right, let's get it, though. Send me a box, this is the address. He's like, no, come to this photo shoot. Like, you coming now, come to this photo shoot. We paying people, come on. And then after that was one photo shoot, next photo shoot. And after every photo shoot, it was like a blessing, because not only do like sometimes he'll pay us for the photo shoot, but it's not even that. But it's like we get to meet the people behind the photo shoot. You know what I mean? We get to meet the people at Chris from Union. We get to meet people from
big.
Just all the opportunities we get to meet. And it's like yo, this is alone is more than enough money. You know what I mean? Just getting to shake hands with this person, getting to see Sponto, get to see all these people. It's like, damn, this is epic. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's huge for like that might be normal. That might be a normal day for somebody, but like that's huge for like just anybody. Yeah, it's just like shit. Like that's crazy, bro. Like you're saying, it feels like you're at least aware of that shit. Cause
that shit was epic. So like, after that, it's been ever since it's skating. We always skating. We got a big ass group chat. We always be bleeding each other, sending pictures, sending funny ass pictures. We always just like, yo, we skating today. What we doing today? We at the beach. We barbecuing. What we doing? Like it's just all little homies outside skating. We love the little homies. Shout out to homie Kai, Steven. All you guys be out there killing it. Chris, all you guys be out there killing it, doing y'all thing.
I got a question for you. What's some advice that you give your little homies now that you know you kind of, not saying you've seen it all, but you're in a different part now, you know? Yeah. What are you telling the little homies?
I tell little homies just always just keep your mind straight and just always try to keep the individuals around you, like the right individuals, you know what I mean? Like make sure that your friends motivate you to do better. Like make sure that the person that's next to you either better than you at skating or better than you at something, so you can learn from them. You know what I mean? So just always try to keep the right individuals around you. You don't gotta skate every day, but skate every day. And like when you do skate, try something hard. Try something that you don't feel comfortable doing. You know what I mean? And then if it's hard, if you don't do it, it's cool. Now you can tell your homies like, at least I tried it. Yeah. You didn't try it, pussy. You didn't try it. I tried it. I don't care if I fail. I don't care if it took me 30 tries, 50 tries. I tried it. I don't care if I'm sore as hell the next day and I can't walk. I tried it. You didn't try it. You know what I mean? So I always try to tell the kids, like, just try to keep people motivated. Try to keep you and your friends motivated, you know. Try to keep people around you motivated. Try to hang around people. Because it's easy. I feel like it's really easy, especially as a kid, to kind of just fall off skateboarding. You know what I mean?
So many distractions. Yeah,
so many
distractions.
So
and one last thing on that, like, I might be wrong, but it feels like that's like a new wave in the skate culture. Like the positivity, because I remember growing up, it was like, fuck skating, fuck that, no, fuck this, fuck that, like big chilling, smoking, but it's cool, you know.
I just feel like that's because it's mainstream now. Back then, it was like a
career in it, maybe.
Not even that. It was just mainstream. Like it's cool to do it now. Back then, it wasn't cool to skate. You know, it wasn't really cool to skate. And if you did skate, you kind of had to like get in those cliques. People were already there. You're by yourself. You're like, fuck, dog. I don't know. Kind of intimidation factor. I feel like now
the bad kids, you know. What I'm saying?
Like you said, not only was it not cool, but it was like
it was
what'd you say?
It was
not frowned upon.
It was damn, I forgot the word, but it wasn't
It was so frowned upon. I feel like.
What the fuck you say?
I forgot, bro. We gotta run it back. But it had a negative connotation to it.
Yeah, skating
Like
in general.
Yeah, really did.
Yeah.
And then last thing for me before we go, how did it feel to be featured in Thrasher magazine?
Thrasher magazine, that was also a dream come true too. It was crazy because I was like, I've always been in the skate shop looking at Thrasher magazines. I always telling the owner, I'm gonna be in here one day. I'm gonna be in the Thrasher mag. I'm gonna be in the cover. I'm gonna win Skater of the Year one day. And when I do, I'll make sure you come. I'll make sure you see it.
That's
sick. And I did it, and all the magazines sold out at his shop, and he didn't know why until he flipped through and he was like, oh my gosh, Curtis got everybody buying the magazines. That's crazy. Like, he did it. Had me come through, sign a couple magazines and shit, and I was like, this is epic. Like, that was a dream come true.
What year was this?
This year.
This year? Oh, this year? Oh,
This year.
nice.
Like, that was epic. We had a video part, Brooklyn Projects, No Cure for Sickness.
Okay.
It was like a whole video we've been working on for 3 years. Me and like 8 of my homies.
Like throughout the 3 years skating, just clips for three. That's dope.
3 years, clips, falling on our ass. We went to Vegas 2 times. Some people went to Colombia. Some people went to, we went all around the world for it. Some people went to Arizona. Some people were skating everywhere for this one. So it was cool. And then we shut down the Whiskey and Go-Go. Yep. Wee Man couldn't get in.
Oh, shit.
Slash couldn't get in. It was all type of like celebrities that couldn't get in because we had to shut down. Like the whole city showed love. Everybody showed so much. People from Oklahoma came out. People from Cleveland, Ohio came out. People from San Francisco, San Diego came out and shut down the whole thing. You had the fire marshals come through, and it was crazy.
And you blacked out.
Yeah, blacked out. Yeah, I blacked out. That shit was lit. That's not
and that was at, what'd you say it was?
Whiskey and Go-Go.
Oh, shit.
The Whiskey and Go-Go, the Brooklyn Project video. That shit was sick, especially because all my homies was in it. Like, everybody I grew up with, like, I put them on, I like kind of navigated them, trying to put them on BP, and like, yo, we filming for this video, bro. Like, get a clip for it. Come on, film for it. Put out a part. You got enough time.
That's cool, though. Like doing that for the homies, you know? That's cool. Getting put on is dope, especially for the younger generations.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like that's the thing, dude. Like, you know, you can see like some kids, like, they want that shine, and I feel like they don't get it, but it's always cool when you like give the opportunity to someone. It's like they're always in debt for that forever. You can tell.
It just takes one opportunity too, I think. Or like you said earlier, like you take that one little promo sponsor that's free, but you don't know where their brand, or like just like Nike, over here getting trucks and shit. It just takes one to get you to the other one, and then you just.
And that's one thing, just always treat people like how you want to be treated. Like, never disrespect. Even if they disrespect you, I forgot who it was. Rick Thorne. Rick Thorne told me this. He was like, even if somebody disrespects you, don't disrespect them back. Take it as like, all right, I got you. Walk away, because that person who disrespects you might be your boss one day. And you might, since you snapped off at him, they might be in the room talking about you. He might be there. He'd be like, nah, he snapped off on me. Yeah. Don't rock with him. Compared to you just didn't, all right, bet, do you, bro. I'm gonna step away. So he's one thing he always told me, always treat people the same way you want to be treated. And if someone snap off on you, just let it happen. Do you.
Damn, man. Well, fuck.
It's a fun pod, man. Curtis.
Hey, yeah, you inspired me today, man. For real.
For real.
No, dead ass, because nah, bro, you said a whole bunch of good shit on here.
That's the goal, man. I feel like that's one thing I always tell my people. The only thing I always want, at the end of the skateboarding shit, bro, I don't care if I turn pro. I don't care about the money. I don't care about none of this. At the end of the day, I just want to hustle and motivate. I just want to make sure the people who are looking up to me, or the people who don't skate, people who do skate, they know that I come from a terrible struggle. I had every card against me, and I somehow made it happen just because I worked hard and I made it happen. And that's right there is like, anybody can be in my position, whether if you draw, whether if you make music, whether if you do podcasts. You keep working hard, you keep doing what you're doing, no matter what the negative people are saying, no matter, just keep staying consistent, keep on working. They're going to give you your shine. Yeah. They have no choice to give you your shine. I'm like, all right, he working. Let's give it to him. Let's give him his shine. Yeah. So.
Yeah, we appreciate it coming out, bro. Like, no problem, man, no sick. This was a sick pod. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, man. I enjoyed the talk. I'm not the most up on skating, so I learned a lot. And I know you
flip right now.
I know you. It feels like you've been the man the past few weeks. So we definitely appreciate you coming out.
Whole year,
man. From the Thrasher, man. It's been your year.
To throwing T-shirts at the Clippers game, to being on the stage, on the floor and shit, next to Kawhi, throwing T-shirts and shit.
That's crazy.
It's only August.
Yeah, and it's only August. Being at Rolling Loud for free, getting sent to Rolling Loud just to skate the park and shit.
Doing
So
it
DGK.
Hey, and you're seeing it here first too.
Yeah, you seen it here first.
You're seeing it
man.
here first.
Before all the.
No, it's gonna get there. Say it before the fame, because it's gonna get there.
Fame, yeah.
You got
So
the
get
fame
there for
before
sure.
the real fame. But let us know where to find you at, Kurt.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Curtis Fontenot _ I forgot I changed my name. I was almost saying badass Curtis. But Curtis Fontenot _ and YouTube, Curtis Fontenot. Search up any of the sponsors I'm in, mainly Crenshaw Skate Club, Brooklyn Projects, DGK, Sweaty Boys.
Sweaty Boys is the brand.
Those are gonna be the ones I'm mainly in, and yeah. I'm just all over the internet trying to go crazy on the skateboard, me and the homies.
What happened, bro?
It's gonna happen, bro.
Sir.
We're gonna do it big.
Appreciate you coming out.
No problem.
This is the Can I Kick It podcast.
Signing out.